What's up, fuckers? Welcome back to school, right? We're in school, all right? Welcome back to another video. Yeah, we're in school right now. My mic might sound a little fucked up, but that's because I'm on my laptop and I don't have like a professional podcasting mic to talk to you guys in. Sorry about that. Not sorry about that, because you guys can go fuck yourself. On a real note, guys, let's go over this trade recap that I took today. Today was not a loss. Today was a win. I did not make any money. I did not enter the trade, but I did have the bias correct, and I did have the trade mindset correct too. So let's take a look inside this daily chart. Mr. Mac just walked by and he looked me straight in the eyes as I was saying, "What's up, guys? What's up, fuckers?" I might be in trouble, but let's keep going. Daily chart, okay. As I said in the previous video, I would like to see a swing low on this lower low, right? As I marked out here in this pink line right here, this is our swing low. Because of this daily candle, if we were going to go down today, I would have liked to seen a closure under this daily fair value gap. Let me extend that out for you guys. I would like to see a closure under the daily fair value gap to make sense that price would come down to not only this swing low and sweep it, but also to come down to this daily bullish fair value gap. Unfortunately, pre-market, let's go to, I'd say the 4 hour. Yeah, let's go to the 4 hour and let's examine this. The 4 hour is basically the biggest time frame after the daily that I can look at. We have this, right? This is the swing low from 7th. Today we're the 8th, so it's, the next day. We open around, it's here, right? We open here Friday 8th at 12 here. And on the 4 hour, this opens above this fair value gap, or still inside this fair value gap. It comes down at 5 a.m. It comes down, and I believe, wait, what, shit. What was the zones? 5 a.m., 3 a.m., never mind. Yeah, it comes down at 5 a.m. from, I guess, 4 to 5. Comes down. It does not close under this fair value gap. So it creates sell side liquidity, which we're also reaching to if we were to come down to the lows, and the fair value gap would also be reaching for the sell side. Unfortunately, fortunately, my bad, we closed above this fair value gap, which when I saw this, when I woke up at like 7, 8, and I woke up at like 6, started looking at the charts early in the morning, I noticed that there was a close above, right, which made it so we were bullish. So after the bullishness, we went down to the 1 hour to decide. Obviously, we have a daily bias of us being bullish. Not only that, do we have the sell side, and then I marked out the London Open, which is important today, and I will be using this more often. I don't know why it's fucked up like that. Why is it? There we go. So we have the London Open, and we have the buy side liquidity up here with our New York Open. Okay, so there's lots of things to look at. And oh, my bad, the daily open is down here. I don't know if you guys can see that. My bad. Daily open is down here. This is where we open at 12 a.m. But this is our high. This high actually was liquidity, and this liquidity was created because of this 4 hour order block that came in from way back here, and through this bullish and bearish fair value gap. Let's go to the 1 hour. Created this liquidity. Good to note, because this went under, okay, past our daily opening. And then what happened is, can you fuck off for a second? Okay, went down all the way to this fair value gap, right? This is where we did not close, and you can see on the 1 hour, this is where I truly saw that we were going to be bullish today. What the fuck is my laptop is on cocaine or some shit? Like, what is going on with my laptop? Anyways, wicks down does not close, wicks down does not close, wicks down and goes all the way up and closes, above this old low. So that's an indication for me, right, that this is going to be a powerful move. I marked this as an order block. Let's move down to the 30-minute. this is an order block for me that I'm going to use as a bullish indication for today. I believe we open up here. Yeah, we opened right up here. This very bullish candle is the open, and I actually got in on it. Well, again, I didn't get in on it, but the trade was nice, and I knew what I was doing. So what I was waiting, okay, I knew that this obviously would come up, right, 6:30, whatever, this was the price action, and then this is when I started looking at the charts even more. 7:30 I get to school, 8 a.m. I get to school, so we have this bullish move. Now, what am I looking when I get to school and I'm looking at these charts? You have to remember, I'm not seeing this move, right? I'm not seeing any of this. So what I have currently was this 30-minute fair value gap, and I also was looking for a break of structure on this high and a market structure shift on this high. And guess what? We got both of that. It closed above for a break of structure, and it also closed above, way above, for a market structure shift. Now, what does that tell me? That tells me that not only are we bullish as the daily bias because we had a swing low, we are also bullish because of this market structure shift and this bounce off this order block, okay? So then how do you place a trade on this market structure shift? So what have we learned and what my strategy teaches me is after a market structure shift, you're looking for displacement. Displacement can happen before or after a market structure shift. Displacement here created this fair value gap. I believe it's a 30-minute. Yeah, 30-minute fair value gap. So not really beautiful marked out, but it is what it is. It is a fair value gap, right? Even if you look at I have like a ICT thing, there is a fair value gap here, right? That is where I marked it. Now, my thought was, hey, price is going to come up, right? And knowing that it's going to invalidate this fair value gap that was here. So it's going to come up in this fair value gap. There is a order block here on the 30-minute right here, as you guys can see. I'm going to just point it out real quick. There's an order block here. But then you can probably go into the 15-minute, refine it, and see that the actual order block, right, you can actually see that it can come down all the way down to here. And you can see why, right? Why. Oh yeah, I literally marked order block right here. My bad. Wait, I'm actually stupid sometimes. Yeah, 15-minute came up, right? Hit this order block. You can mark out this whole zone, but I'm gonna mark out where it opened. Open. Boom. Hits the order block, goes up here, whatever. You can mark out the highs, whatever. Hits this order block, comes back down, and guess where it comes back down? It comes down to the fair value gap that we have marked out off the displacement of the market structure shift. So for me, this is an A+ setup because I know where price is going to go. I decided to go long off this fair value gap because I knew that not only once did it not even come close, but it completely rejected this fair value gap off the market structure shift. It also had buy-side liquidity up here that it wanted to target. And then you have to remember, this is 9 a.m. So in 30 minutes, bro, we have market open. So obviously, this could go both ways. This could market open and all the orders get filled. Obviously, we could have this candle be upside down, and we could have literally plunged through this fair value gap, gone all the way down to this daily fair value gap, all the way down to these liquidity area pools. We could have done that, right? But again, you have to remember, we were bullish. We were still bullish, especially off this fair value gap. We just had a break of structure and market structure shift on the higher time frames. This shows high confluence for us to reach not only this internal liquidity buy side, but external buy side liquidity and to reach the London Open. So obviously, if you have a tight stop loss, right, you can take this trade. Not every trade. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I was getting water. Not every trade has to be correct, but if you're biased and you think you are going to be right, go take that trade. So I took that trade. I just placed it down. I didn't actually take the trade. I didn't actually make money, but at least my bias and the trade, if I were to have money in here, would be correct. I hope you understand that. Now, the entry was horrible. I don't really know, why I do this a lot, but I kind of just enter off any bullish candle, right? Obviously, the first time I saw this, okay, it rejected. I couldn't enter at 9 a.m., but I saw that, okay, it rejected, it came back, and then 930 opens, right? It bullish. Now, you probably would want to wait until this buy side liquidity gets swept. I'm making a video in school. Wait for this buy side to get swept, and then enter there. So that was the trade, and we're done. It actually came at the perfect